Hi, Karina Gardner here, and today we're continuing with our Dingbat series, and I thought it would be fun. I know we're not there yet, but I'm going to cut out some Halloween things today. I mean, Halloween-y things. My kids are they love Grim Reapers, and so I have this Dingbat set called Cute Grim Reapers that I just love. I think it's amazing. So I've got it already in my library. So I'm just going to click on it. Once you click on it, once you come back in here, if you are on your A, so just click on the A, that's your type tool. If you click on your artboard, you can then see some different Grim Reapers. This is such a funny set to me, but I love it so much. So I wanted to show you this set because, of course, every dingbat is a little bit different. So when you purchase one of my dingbats, if you've watched my other dingbat videos, which you absolutely should, it shows you how to tear them apart so that you can use them differently. So many dingbats are really set up, mine anyway, mine are set up in such a way that you see stroke lines, and so you think, oh, all I can cut is those stroke lines. But that's just not the case. What really happens is that you can tear them apart so you can layer and create wonderful silhouette designs with them. So this is what it looks like here, but I'm just going to show you guys. This is what it looks like here. So maybe you're thinking, oh my gosh, this little handle thing, that's like all I can cut is the stroke line. No, that's not the case. You can cut the shape in here and the shape in here. Same with the actual Grim Reaper. We're going to choose a simple one today just because I'm cutting it out with you. There's some really silly ones that make me laugh. All of my dingbats are 26 in total. So what that means is that you might have to dig around to find the one that you want to cut out. There's seriously so many of these I really like. They also kind of remind me of, I was a little inspired by Spirited Away. So if any of you are familiar with that, I think you'll probably see the resemblance. So here is, I think I'm gonna just do this one right here. And if I want to get crazy, I could do the one with the actual, what is that called? The sickle? Someone's gonna have to tell me in the comments what that's actually called. The scary knife thing. I'm not going to today because I want to do a simple cut with you so that you can feel comfortable with it. Now remember, whenever you're blowing things up in your silhouette software, you have to hold down your shift key. When you hold down your shift key, what that does is keep everything in proportion, okay? So I'm kind of making this guy a little bit bigger. He's fun here, isn't he? Okay, so if you looked at this, you could see that you could cut out this individual piece, and if I cut this right now like this, it would be just a single piece, okay? But we can do this a couple of different ways. We could cut a single black piece from the entire back. We could cut it out like this, and it would cut out the 3 black pieces plus the back. If you wanted to layer it, you could do even more. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an object ungroup and an object release compound path. What that does is make all the individual pieces cuttable, okay? Then I'm going to copy and paste it. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Okay, so this is what I've decided I want to do because maybe I'm using it on a card or something like that. I'm going to cut this exactly as is in black. So I want the eyes, I want the mouth, and I want this piece. But I'm going to get rid of the rest of this. I'm going to cut this in white. Now, instead of, I could cut like this little piece right here in white, but I think it will be easier to use this as my background, and then I can glue this one on top, and then these 2 eyes and a mouth right on top of that. Does that make sense? Now you could do it the opposite way if you wanted to, right? You could cut this out in black and these in black, and you could cut out just a circle of white, that's your other option, and just glue it into place here. Now the reason I'm not doing it that way is because I don't love guessing where that circle is supposed to go. So I think it's easier to put the white on the back and allow the cutout to already be in the black so I don't have to guess. So we're gonna cut this out. I'm gonna start this with the white. Okay, so here's my white piece. We're going to go to send. My cut settings are with plain cardstock. That's what I've been using throughout this dingbat setup, like so that you feel comfortable with it as well. And I have been cutting on an 8 with the highest force, okay? And that's because I'm using 65-pound paper, okay? So I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this white piece, and then I'm gonna cut out the black pieces, and I'll show you where it goes from there. Okay, a little quick tip. I cut this out and realized because they're not grouped together or compounded together, it didn't cut everything. So if I push send, you'll see it right here that this is not red. So you can either go like this and make sure everything gets cut, or you can compound path it together again. So I'm just gonna use the cut feature. It should work out just great. I am gonna move it because I cut it out without that feature last time. Okay. I also have 2 little face cuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these together like this. You'll notice I also got an extra cut here. So if you ever wanted to do inverted or you wanted to cut multiple things out at a time, you could. You could also use this as a template to make sure your eyes and your mouth go in the same way, or you can use transfer tape if you would like. I'm just using regular glue. I'm just going to glue everything down really quick and then show you how it turned out. Here he is. Isn't he so stinking cute? And you can see I got a couple of other cuts out of it while in the process. But the point is, you see stroke lines for dingbats, but the truth is you can create a lot of different things with them because you can just use the layers as shapes. So that's why I love dingbats. I hope you go check these out. You can find all of my dingbats in my silhouette shop. The other thing you can do is join my free Silhouette VIP group. I had to think about it for a second. It is totally free. I send out a free file every single week, and you can join that at karinagardner.com. Hope to see you there.